Well, tense moments on the Ohio River as the Waterfront restaurant breaks loose again.
Two workers were on board, one nearly tossed into the icy water.
9 on Your Side reporter Tom McKee talked with both of them. He's live with their first-person account. Tom.
Well, debris from the Licking River is still floating down the Ohio tonight right toward the waterfront. This morning, it was thick sheets of ice that Bob Fogel and Steve Poe saw coming toward them as they was working on maintenance for the restaurant. Poe nearly went into the water. He and Fogel feel very, very lucky tonight.
Bob Fogel and Steve Poe won't likely forget February 6th, a day that began as they watched ice head right for the waterfront restaurant.
It felt like we were hitting speed bumps, stepping on the boat. So, that's how big of a chunk's ice. I mean, they were 100 foot by 8 inches thick.
And a big chunk hit it, and I thought a barge hit me. The ice was so big it shook the whole boat.
Fogel got off the waterfront just in time to hear a terrible sound.
I heard a lot of noise, screeching and scratching, and I heard a loud snapping noise. And when I turned to look, and I seen the barge moving and all the ramps going downriver with the barge.
Poe sensed danger and tried to get off the boat.
I tried to run off the main ramp, and I got about halfway down there, and it fell in the river, and then I was able to get back onto the main barge.
The waterfront tore out utility lines, then pivoted 180 degrees and came to rest against trees on the Covington shore.
We had a natural gas leak. The electric lines were in the water live. So there was a little bit of an issue first off the boat. The waterfront actually had caught fire on the corner of the boat, but it's since out.
Waterfront owner Jeff Ruby says he knows that only a few seconds separated a happy ending from disaster for Poe.
He's lucky. I mean, he's on that ramp. He could have gone right in the river.
This is the second time the waterfront has broken free. The first was in March of 2011 when debris from high water snapped cables with 120 diners and employees on board. All were safely rescued.
Back here live in Covington, towboats are standing by waiting to tie up to the waterfront and take it to a more secure location. Interestingly enough, after the ordeal for his employees, Jeff Ruby treated both of them to lunch at Skyline. Coming up new at 6, what this does to plans by Ruby to reopen this restaurant sometime next year. Tom McKee, 9 on Your Side, live in Covington.